hope this is like on, and I hope you can hear me. Capricorn, how are you? We need to do a hair fluff, Capricorn, real quick. It's parted on the wrong side. I'm really picky about this side my hair is parted on. Does that seem shallow? It's, you know, look, it's how it goes, okay? I like one side better than the other. Capricorn, how are all of you? Okay, so Capricorn and I, we have a really interesting relationship. I have a sister that's a Capricorn. She owns a beer, like a liquor drive-through. It's like an old barn that you drive through, and you just point to what you want in the coolers. She actually banks. And you know, that's the thing about Capricorn. They are the devil card in the tarot. They're all about working, right? The devil in the tarot represents addiction to work, right? So, excuse me, Capricorn. You guys that are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for those of you who have subscribed. I am Andrea Cox. I am so grateful. And those of you who have not subscribed, thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. I am the Detox Intuitive, thedetoxintuitive.com. All the links to all my books, my products, my detox products, everything, my private readings will be in the description box below this video. I have a little bit of an announcement to make. We started the Manifesting Members Program, and I uploaded a video in there last night about how each of the 12 zodiac signs should be making money during this lockdown, shutdown, which I have a friend that's in the military that sent me a long text a while back, and he said that it's going to be here now, it's going to go away, and it's going to come back. So you might as well start planning now. The Manifesting Members Program is $197, and it is so very worth it. So I had the program in another area. We've moved it back over to Vimeo, so check it out. Links will be in the description box below. If you can't wait for this video to be over, then you can go to any of my videos on this channel and click the link box. Also, private readings are opening up for this week, so I have availability starting tomorrow. I just started announcing that on yesterday's video. I had cut down my private readings quite a bit over the last 6 months just for peace and tranquility in my own life. Those of you who don't know, I have a second YouTube channel called Andrea Cox TV. So you might want to check that out. It's a health and detox channel. I'm very well known in the health and detox industry. There's over 600 recipe videos over there, so go check it out. Also, I brought the crown chakra singing bowl over here because I felt like your crown chakra is what you need to focus on right now. Also that, and just pretty much grounding yourself into the earth. I feel like you're balancing a lot. This is a great time for Capricorns. This whole 2020 into 2022 is an excellent time for Capricorns, no matter if it's in your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. You know, where it is in your placement is where you'll have the luck at. So if you have Capricorn in your Venus, that actually means you kind of see love because Venus is the way we love as work. But so I'm sorry about that, but it means you'll have success in love. Capricorn's all about success. If you have Capricorn in your rising, it means that people will see you as a success in 2020, even if you're not. If you have Capricorn in your moon, it means that you'll be successful even when you're under pressure, because the moon is how we are when we're stressed. If you have Capricorn in your sun, well, that's just where the sun was in your placement. You really want to look at your moon and rising. I'm a Vedic. I go by Vedic astrology a lot and Western, but our moon and rising is really where it's at. So for me, I'm a Pisces sun, and I rarely resonate with Pisces readings. I always resonate with Scorpio and Cancer readings because I have my second, third, and fourth house in Scorpio and Cancer. Hope that makes sense. Okay, you guys, so let's get started. intuitively, before I even pick up the cards, Capricorn, I feel like if you're working around the sign of Gemini, there's a Gemini working around you. You need to watch your money. Someone could be kind of side stashing money somehow. I don't know in what way that would be, but if you're working with a Gemini on a project, someone could be putting money aside. Also, or stashing money or something like that. Also, I feel like you could be leaving one relationship for another relationship or juggling a lot of things. This could be literal balls in the air for all I know, but I feel like it's really trying to find that balance between having your freedom, you know, because we're in lockdown, but also doing the things you want to do without restrictions. Because I feel like you feel like if you're at work, if you're not doing the job doesn't get done right. There's some type of feeling like that. Or if you're not monitoring things, things aren't done right. Also, I feel a sense of control with you, Capricorn, especially if you have Gemini, Aquarius, a Taurus, Pisces, Cancer around you. My God, when I get married, remind me to take the hair tie off my wrist. I feel like there's a sense of wanting to control a lot of things, a lot of people. Also, some of you could be having children because I hear a baby crying, so that's an intuitive message. The stone I have picked for you is the Dalmatian stone. I think I picked this for Gemini as well, so some of you could be working closely with a Gemini, in a relationship with a Gemini. Some of you are definitely in a relationship with Virgo. I want you to show more colors of yourself, more sides to yourself. Capricorns are not a sign that comes off as creative, and you guys are actually very creative, especially in the work realm. But you often harbor resentment towards your parents. So you harbor this resentment like because your parents didn't encourage you to be creative when you were 12 years old. And so then you get pissed at your mother when she's like, in her 70s or 80s. You need to let that go and process it in any way you can. Some of you may have younger siblings that maybe you're even jealous of because you feel like they're doing whatever the heck they want creatively and you never were encouraged in that way. Well, maybe they weren't encouraged in that way, Water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, is highly creative, Capricorn. It's the emotional signs, right? So, but they have something that you don't have, which is high creativity and also high keen intuition, but also they have something that they don't have something that you do have, which is that groundedness, right? So earth and water, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio are excellent at coming together and forming a covenant. Why? Because water needs to be grounded and contained, right? Especially someone with a lot of fire and water in their chart. Hi, me, i.e. me. It needs to be a little more contained than other signs. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they're already grounded. They come into this life grounded, right? Fire signs, they're really go-getters, but sometimes they need to be a little bit more contained. Air signs, they're all about communication and intellect, but sometimes they can pop up off at the mouth at the wrong time. So you have to remember the gifts that Capricorn has gotten, and they've been gifted since birth. And that is the gift of groundedness. So every Taurus, I don't know, but every Virgo and Capricorn I've ever met, Virgo men, I don't know. Every Capricorn I've ever met, Capricorn women, I don't know, I'm just kidding, has had the ability to ground themselves in a time where they need to. So what's that mean? It means that if they are stressed, if they are overwhelmed, they thrive. They thrive under pressure. That is the gift of being a Capricorn. It's a gift to where a Scorpio will melt, right? But see, what's happened over the past 2 years, since 2017, a lot of people have had rebirths. So there was a group that had rebirths like 10 years ago, i.e. went vegan, could see the world needed to go that way, didn't want to. They've done what's called a spiritual top-up, that group. The other group that didn't have the first rebirth, they're now going into their rebirth. So what's happening is they're seeing their gifts, but also a lot of anger and resentment is coming up towards, relationship partners that they've chosen to stay with over a period of time, or family members and things of that nature, because they have never really truly expressed their creative gifts. So I feel like this month, Capricorn, I'm going to keep your reading really short and finish it in the extended, because I really feel like I don't even need my tools today, which are the cards. I feel like that pretty much explains it in a nutshell. Connect with your emotions, Water Guardian, and transform and unveil your gifts. This is all you need. This is all you need right here. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. It's not a time to be angry at, your mom or your dad, or you're be jealous of your siblings or something because they're creating and you're not. It's a time to shapeshift and unveil your own gifts, because you have them. You're very magical creatures. Very. My sister's about as close to a witch as you can get. Yeah. Yeah, like you call her and, she's like, okay, here's what you do. You sweep your whole house. She's a Capricorn. You sweep your whole house, and then you sweep it all out, and then you sweep around the house, and then you turn the broom upside down and you stick it out back, and stick one out front too. No one will come to your house that you don't want. Seriously. Now, my sister who's a Cancer, I can't call her for that type of information. The Capricorn, yeah. Oh, really? You need more money? Okay, so take a jar and fill it with salt. Take one black bean and a pinch of pepper, and total, like as close to a witch as you can get, my sister, the Capricorn. So you have a very mystical side to you that you are not unveiling, and that could be part of this. Some of you are excellent with animals. We see this, some of you have Scorpio in the chart. We see the snake in the background. It comes over the wolf. We see the wolf. Some of you may have a new animal that comes into your life that could be a real help to you. Maybe it reminds you of a dog you had when you were younger. It could be one of those like wolf type dogs. Eagles, birds will be of significance to you. Look at this guy's face. He has very magical gifts. He has mystical powers. So male or female, because the cards aren't gender-based, this could be for you. Connect with your emotions, Water Guardian. You're trying to connect with someone who's just not connecting with you. I'm so proud of LOUIS right now, because a couple just walked by with their child and he did not BARK. Lewis, you're such a good boy. So, you're trying to connect with someone who's just not connecting. Maybe it's time to let that person go. Who should you be connecting with? We have the Sun. There could be a Leo around. We also have the Seer, someone who sees beyond the current situation. And the Hermit, maybe someone spends a lot of time alone. Who else should Capricorn be connecting with? Someone who shines a light on situations. We have the Moon. There could be a Cancer or a Pisces around you that you need to connect more with. And this doesn't have to be in person. This could be on an energetic level. But someone sees this part of you because they have it themselves. And they've adopted it and incorporated it. Maybe they need your influence to incorporate it a little more. Maybe they need your communication. Maybe if you're in a love relationship, your love, what have you. Virgos actually are very, very, very mystical, especially Virgo men and Virgo women. I find Virgos to be very there's almost like that past life of being a Mason, right? Virgos, if you ever have a long conversation with a Virgo and you start talking about spirituality, even if they're solely religious, even if they're like, devout Catholic, they'll get into the conversation about spirituality. They won't adopt it, but it's because they have that kind of that past life, you know, that draw. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Also, you have the water guardian over here, and you have the moon. So that's Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So, you know, those are very mystical energies, especially Pisces. That's the high priestess. She is intuition. So there's someone you need to connect with, and you need to shapeshift and unveil your gifts. I really don't want to get into the tarot cards. I don't. I mean, I'm going to do, I'll tell you what, here's what I'm going to do. I'll do the tarot reading for you in the extended, but I'm not going to do it here, and here's why. I'm finding less and less a need for the tarot and more a need for my angel oracle cards and my bowls. And I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because I find that a lot of people focus so much on the sign of the card and think that's who they're dealing with. And it's not, it never is. It could be a placement in someone's chart, like their moon or rising or Venus, or it could be the energy that the person is taking on at that time. But I really find, wow, Lewis wants to come over. Some of you really have a gift with animals, or there's someone around you that really loves animals, and you really need to connect with this person. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the Astro Dice, and I'm gonna ask, who is Capricorn focused on or dealing with for the month of May? Okay, we have the sign of Cancer. We have the number 11, so you could be a master. The number 11 could resonate with you. Also, I'm feeling the color blue big time. We also have someone that has North Node in Scorpio. So someone has a North Node in Scorpio. You could be focused on that. If you're focused on home, the person that you see that you want in your home could have Cancer in the 4th house. That's where I have mine, is Cancer in the 4th house. The 4th house is of structure, so it's why I always have beautiful places to live. Someone with Cancer in the 4th house will always have beautiful homes. So you could be focused on someone like that. I don't want to pull any more cards. I don't want to screw this up for you. Get yourself a Dalmatian stone, carry it in your pocket, get the extended reading, buy the package, get in on the Manifesting Members program, and there's over 10 videos back there right now. You also get all extended readings when you get that, and call it a day. All right, Capricorn, thank you so much. Have a beautiful evening. Be well. Bye.
Lewis, you're so good. Lewis is a good boy.